Okay, this is one that I really want you to pay attention to because this is where most agents are losing the most money without ever realizing it. Speed to lead, it's nice to have. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of water here. It's nice to have, but it's really the difference between getting the conversation or losing it to the agent that responds first. So responding in 5 minutes versus 30 minutes can really be the difference between a sale and a dead lead. And responding instantly is even better. Now, the reality is most agents are just getting back to people hours later after they've already talked to someone else, especially if you're buying leads that are being sold to multiple agents, which you probably are. So here's how we fix this, okay? The system responds to every lead within seconds, not minutes, okay? Automatically, even at 2 o'clock a.m. on a Sunday. In fact, we have 37 different automations built. I forgot I was sharing my screen here. So we have 37 different automations built in for everything you can possibly think of. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, we've accomplished it. Okay. So for new leads, for example, the moment a lead comes in from your website, from the lead magnets like the will kit or the inflation guide, or from a QR code or from anywhere, it fires off automatically. A text goes out right away and a personalized email follows. The system checks for a response. And if there's no reply, it follows up again across text, email, and voicemail. It does it all automatically. So now here's really where it gets more powerful. You never miss a phone call. Okay. If someone calls and you don't pick up, whether it's during business hours or after business hours, I mean, I have a lot of clients that are firefighters, for example, and they have, insurance is really their side hustle. They're not able to answer the phone when they're on a fire drill, or if they're out fighting a fire, or if they're a paramedic or an EMS or whatever. So if someone calls and you don't pick up, the system instantly sends a text back. It's not a new revelation here. Like, this has been around, but it's all built in. And on top of that, we also give you a voice AI assistant that can answer the phone. It can have a conversation. It can pre-qualify the prospect. It can even book appointments directly on your calendar. So whether you're busy with a client or if it's after hours, you're still capturing and converting that opportunity. So let me just tell you what makes this different. The follow-up doesn't run for a few days or a couple of weeks. Let me just pull one up here. Bear with me here. So let's say the lead nurture, for example. Okay. So this lead nurture runs for 12 full months of consistent, intelligent follow-up. Early on, it's a little bit more frequent, than it spaces out over time, but it never fully stops. Okay. And here's the reality. A lead who doesn't respond today is not a bad lead. Okay. It just means that they're not ready. Something changes a month or even 3 months later, and suddenly, what you offer becomes important. If your follow-up stopped after 2 weeks, someone else gets the deal. Now the system stays in the conversation for a full year without you doing anything. It just runs automatically. In fact, every lead that comes into your system, let's say that somebody calls you late at night and you don't answer the phone, it's going to flip them into the lead nurture. First, it's going to text them back. If you have your AI bot turned on, it'll actually answer the phone and pre-qualify your client and book an appointment if you want. But if you don't have that turned on, it's going to flip over to lead nurture. And the only goal here is to book an appointment. And it all starts within seconds, not when you check your phone, not when you get back from a meeting, but instantly, every single time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this is I like to call it your always on sales assistant. Okay. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't forget. It doesn't let opportunities slip through the cracks. So there are a ton of different automations to basically solve that problem of not following up consistently, not following up instantly. This all does it for you.